So we're going to be creating our assignment page that we're basically going to be linking all of our exercises into. The page should not go into Lesson 2 folder. It should just go into your CIT 180 folder. So we're going to go to File and New. Let's go ahead and save this. Come on. All right, that should not go in Lesson 2. We want it to go up here, up just in 180. And we are going to name it assignments.html. And let's change our file type here and save. Okay, so you should not see this inside Lesson 2. It should be outside of Lesson 2. And now I'm going to go ahead and key in all of this fun information. And we have a head section. Okay, and then we'll get down into our body. And remember, whatever's in the body tags is what you're going to see on the actual page itself. And I'm going to put these HRs in. Whoop. That's horizontal rule. Oh, I love it when it changes my stuff. There. Don't change it. Okay, let's do an H1 for a heading. And this is what's going to show on the page. Remember, whatever you put in title shows up on the tab in the browser. And I'm going to do another little HR here. Hopefully it doesn't try to change my tag. Let me select it. Okay. And below the header, I'm going to have a section. And I'm going to label this one textbook assignments. And we'll do another little heading tag here. We're going to call it week 1. Actually, I'm going to call it, it's really lesson 2. Why don't we call it lesson 2? And then we're just going to put in the name of the different pages. Eventually, we're going to change these to links. All right, we've got our end section. And let's start another little section here. And this is going to have a heading 2, and this is our lab assignments. And then we'll have a heading 3, lesson 2. And the only thing that we have for the lab assignment is this page. So it's assignments.html. And then after that section, let's go ahead and put in a footer. And we'll make this small. Let's do a copyright symbol. And then you'll put in your first and last name and the date. And typically you will also indicate the last time you updated. So this is also my last time I updated. Alrighty, so that looks exactly how I want it to look. I'm going to save my changes. And at this point, I do need to transfer this. So I happen to keep my connection open. Sometimes if you keep it open too long, it closes. In which case you can just click the arrow and you should see your user listed. So you can just click on that. If you don't see it listed, you have to manually enter it, but usually it will save it for you. So I'm going to go ahead and open up CIT 180. Now I don't want to put assignments inside of lesson 2. So I'm going to go up a level over here. See how it's above lesson 2? So I'm going to drag assignments over, but I don't want to land it on the lesson 2 folder. If I land it on top of the folder, it goes in the folder. So I'm going to just left drag it below the folder and release. Okay, and now I can see it. And if I go out to the web, I go back, let me refresh this, and now I can see it. And at this point, this is what it looks like. We will be learning CSS next week, I believe. And once we learn CSS, you're going to make this look a whole lot better.